this unit. How much is a quarter worth, Mia? How much is a quarter worth? Thank you. Kaylee, how much is a dime worth? Perfect. SM, how much is a nickel worth? 5 cents. Sophia, how much is a penny worth? 1 cent. Okay, we put our stickers on so we know our coins, and we know how much they're worth, obviously, because we were able to put stickers on our board, and we accomplished our first goal. So now we are continuing to look at our coins and really dig down and focus on how much each of those coins is worth. Okay? So that's what we're going to be doing today. So in our first box, we're going to look at Jamal has 2 dimes and 3 nickels. And we're going to find out how much it's worth. How many hairs does a dime have, Princeton?
2.
Perfect. So each one of my dimes is going to have 2 hairs. What about a nickel? Omar, how much is a nickel? How many hairs does it have?
1.
Perfect. And our hairs mean that we're counting by what?
5.
Exactly. So when we're looking at our picture, all we're doing is counting by 5s. We already did the work, the hard work of figuring it out. Now we're only just focusing on actually counting the hairs. So let's go ahead and count them out loud.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
35. So how much money is 2 dimes and 3 nickels?
35 cents.
Excellent job. Now let's look at what is the total if I have 1 dime, 1 nickel, and 1 penny. How am I going to show my work with a dime? Daisy? 2 hairs. Emmanuel, how am I going to show my work with a nickel? 1 hair. Now I have a penny. Isabella, what do I do to show my work with a penny?
You put a dot on top and draw a circle around it.
I put a dot on top and put a circle around it so I know that it's different. Why is my penny different? Nevaeh.
Because only one stick and the rest of them are different.
Exactly. All the other coins we're counting by 5. And our penny we are counting by 1. So let's go ahead and do our work for how much money we have.
5, 10, 15, 16.
You can tell yourself to stop and then count, or you can keep going. We can go ahead and keep going because we were able to catch that penny, which is excellent job. So how much money do we have?
16 cents.
16 cents. This one, I want you to do the work by yourself. I want us to look at 2 dimes, 2 nickels, and 1 penny. 2 dimes, 2 nickels, and 1 penny. Diego, go ahead and tell us, how are we going to show our work for the coins that we have so far? Okay, so talk me through it.
For the dimes, it's 2 hairs.
Okay, so each dime will have 2 hairs. Okay, what about my nickels?
And for the nickel, it's 1
Okay,
hair.
and then what about my penny? No hair. What do we do with it?
A circle.
Perfect. Mia, how much money did Mario just show us that we had?
31 cents.
31 cents. You're counting by 5. And then you have your 1 cent right here. Excellent job. Okay. I want you to go ahead and circle number 3. That's a problem that you're going to be doing by yourself. In 3, 2, 1. Thank you. Let's look at number 1. Now we're jumping to quarters. Bailey, how many hairs does a quarter have?
5.
5. Why does it have 5 hairs, Diego?
It has 5 hairs because of the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yeah.
And you have to put up 5.
A quarter is worth 25 cents, and each hair is worth 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So on number 1, our quarters are going to have how many hairs?
5.
They're going to have 5. Excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's count them. 5.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
How much money do we have?
50 cents.
50 cents. Be sure to put your cent sign. I need to know how much. 50 what? Is it $50? Is it 50 cents? I don't know if you do not put your symbol. And our symbol, of course, is a cent sign. A C with a line through it. Let's look at number 6.
Oh, yeah.
In 3, 2, 1. How many hairs is my quarter going to have?
5.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What coin is next, Princeton?
Nickel.
A nickel. Excellent. Haley, how many hairs is my nickel going to have?
1.
1. Jaden, what coin is this?
It's a penny.
It's a penny. My pennies don't get hairs, they get dots. I'm also going to circle it so I know that they are different. Let's count our money. 5,
10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
35,
36, 37, 38.
38 what?
38 cents.
Excellent job. Go ahead and circle number 5. That is another problem that you will be doing by yourself. Okay, let's look at our hot problems. We're in slant position. Ed's coin has the same value as a group of 5 pennies and 4 nickels. What is his coin? How am I going to figure out what his coin is if all I know is it has the same value as 5 pennies and 4 nickels? Benjamin. Figure out what the 4 nickels is, and what else? Is that the only coins that it mentions in there? And 5 pennies. I have to figure out what that is first, right? Okay, so how many pennies am I drawing?
5.
Okay. How many nickels am I drawing?
4.
How am I going to show my work with the coins that we just drew? SM. Do the hairs, okay. Which coin gets hairs? The nickels. How many hairs does each nickel get?
1.
And then what happens with my pennies?
They get dots.
They get dots.
Circles.
And then I'm just going to draw a big circle around them because there's so many of them. Okay. Are we going to start with the ones or are we going to start with the fives first? Fives. It's easier to count by the fives. So let's go. 5.
10, 15, 20,
21.
22, 23, 24, 25.
Excellent. So, how much money is 5 pennies and 4 nickels worth, Isa? 25 cents. From our knowledge of our coins, what coin is equal to 25 cents? Nathan. A quarter. So, his coin is what?
A quarter.
A quarter.
We did a secret. We could have just done this. Because there's 5 pennies, we could just do the pennies by 5.
Yeah, stop. Nope. You're jumping way ahead. Okay. Jenny has 2 groups of coins. Each group has a total value of 51 cents. So one group has 51 cents, the other group has 51 cents.
Oh no.
And there is at least 1 quarter in each group. What coins could she have? Remember, we talked about this yesterday. You can have money that is the same amount but have different coins, right? I could have 10 cents and I could have a dime, or I could have 2 nickels, or 10 pennies. Different. That's the whole point of having this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create the first group, and then you're going to create the second group. Okay? So what I'm going to do is, it says there's at least 1 quarter in each group. So my group, you're not going to write this. This is mine. I'm going to have 1 quarter. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Dime, 30, 35. Another dime, 40, 45. A nickel, which gives me what? 50.
And then a penny.
And then a penny, which gives me a total of 51 cents. So in my group, I have 1 quarter, 2 dimes, 1 nickel, and 1 penny, and that gives me 51 cents. I want to see you make the second group. And you have to have at least how many quarters? 1. Nope, because it says there is at least 1 group in each. There is 1 quarter in each group. So how can I give myself 51 cents? Remember, you can give yourself